One of the issues is that we have been working in this normal monetary system. Not only monetary, I mean, normal systems are always based on that there is some central body who's regulating, right? If you take money, there is a central bank to regulate. So, I mean, there's a central exchange. Or if you take even a university, validation happens by a university. If it is a land registry, you will see there is one person who has a ledger or something who keeps it and records it, kind of thing, right? I think the biggest problem that even I have a difficulty in understanding is now this whole crypto or what we call the blockchains are not regulated by anyone, right? I mean, it's very difficult to believe or actually comprehend that. How can you have transactions? How can you have things where there is no authority to authorize, right? How can it be self-governing, right? Did I actually articulate it right, first of all?
Yeah, you did articulate it correctly. So basically how it works is there's keep in mind there's different kind of blockchains. There's private, hybrid and public.
Right.
So you're talking about something called a public blockchain, which doesn't have a governing body. But people who have the crypto or token holding are basically a governing person. So in certain blockchains there's this thing called governance periods. They name it, it's just the process is basically everyone who has crypto or that particular native token has the right to give their opinion in that blockchain. Let's say in Ethereum they want to introduce a new proposal of changing something. The community should agree on it. So there's going to be a random person who comes and is like, hey, there's a proposal, why don't we look at this? And then people who are actually interested in the blockchain, like there are people, when I was in Singapore and stuff, I met people who are like so smart, they understand every economic move and they're so invested in blockchain.
Right.
So these kind of people contribute to these blockchains. They love it so much because they hate the government. They just love these blockchains. They contribute so much. When a proposal comes, there's arguments like in communities, like it's a chat kind of a thing where people will be like, oh, this is not a good idea. Oh, this is a good idea. You get to give your opinion if you hold the crypto. So in for example, there's something called Algorand, which is another crypto. In that also they have something called governance period where everyone puts their money and there's going to be certain proposals. People have to go through it and be like, oh, this is how it should be done. People will say, we approve this. Voting, basically a voting process goes on and whatever wins will be executed. To execute, there's going to be a team which is like working for the blockchain, which also gets paid in terms of crypto. So they also have contracts kind of a thing. There's a regulating foundation and everything. The way how it's working by itself, it's the transparency. There's a foundation, but the foundation can't use the crypto that's allocated to them like the way they want. If they just take $100,000 and just put it somewhere else, everyone in the community will see that because the transaction is publicly available. And they'll be like, everyone will ask the foundation, why did you do this?
Right.
And they have to answer. If they don't answer, the system will collapse. So everyone will lose the money. So that's how it works.
Okay.